our community. This is Local 5 News with Tom Zaleski, Aaron Davison, and Chief Meteorologist Luke Sanfey.
You are the pride of our nation. You are the glory of our republic, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now on Local 5, veterans who sacrificed their lives 75 years ago were remembered and honored today. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Aaron Davison.
And I'm Tom Zaleski. Today marked the 75th anniversary of D-Day. On this day, back in 1944, more than 150,000 veterans stormed the beaches of Normandy in one of the largest combined land, air, and naval operations in history.
2,500 Americans died that first day. Today, cannons fired and planes flew overhead in Normandy, France, to honor their sacrifice. And D-Day veterans, now in their 90s, visited the graves of fellow soldiers, many of whom were teenagers when they gave their lives. Among the returning veterans, 96-year-old Jake Larson, who was just 21 when he barely made it across the beach.
I turned to my left. 3 feet from me, there was a soldier, and I said, "Buddy, have you got a match?" He didn't answer. I looked again, and there was no head under the helmet. The soul of that boy inspired me to up at that instant and run for the cliff.
Just 4% of World War II veterans survived today. And those in France today insisted the real heroes were the more than 9,300 buried near that beach.
Locally, D-Day was celebrated over at EAA Air Venture in Oshkosh with a ribbon cutting. A new exhibit at the museum is highlighting the pivotal moment in history. This includes a collection of World War II memorabilia, along with rare artifacts from veterans and historical images from the day. And guests of the exhibit have been more than pleased so far.
Oh, it's breathtaking. It's marvelous to see all this artifacts here. I can't believe you have so much here.
It's beautiful, especially the Jeep. I love the Jeep. I won, it went so bad, I still won't win.
That display will remain open during regular museum hours through the summer.
Keeping it local tonight, the country's largest Flag Day parade kicks off Saturday in Appleton.
And a special group of musicians have traveled more than 1,100 miles to northeast Wisconsin to perform after the parade. And tonight, we got a taste of what to expect on Saturday.
Local 5's Robin O'Genia got to see what this band is all about. She joins us live from the studio now with more. Robin?
Aaron, Tom, the 2nd Marine Division Band was invited to play for the upcoming Flag Day Parade. They're based in Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. I talked to them before a short performance tonight, and they say there's no day like D-Day, a perfect time to share their patriotism. A commanding entry, and much like the Marines' motto, Semper Fi, or always faithful, these are not just military men, but dedicated performers.
We train with a rifle every year, but we're also musicians. We're very passionate about music and using music as a universal communication tool to share what the Marine Corps message is with the people.
The sounds of a Marine Corps playing modern songs, radio hits, donned in their dress blues is not a sight you see every day, let alone hearing songs you can jam to.
It arouses patriotism, because when people don't really get to see service members on a regular basis. Like, I doubt that any of these people really get to see people, especially in their blues uniform. So them getting to see it really arouses the patriotism.
And this week presents no better time to evoke that patriotism.
It could never be more relevant or significant to have the Marine Corps here to be a part of the celebrations happening this week. As you said, especially on D-Day, when people are turning their minds back to remember one of the most important moments of sacrifice in our nation's history.
So whether it's traditional military music or Amy Winehouse, they want their message to remain the same.
No matter what happens, you know, we will always be America's force in readiness.
Always ready. Always faithful. Again, following the parade Saturday, the 2nd Division Marine Band will perform at the Appleton American Legion on West College Avenue. You can find parking and parade route information on our website at wearegreenbay.com. In the studio, Robin Ogenye, Local 5 News.
In other local news tonight, a recently approved 0.5% sales tax in Outagamie County has been vetoed by County Executive Tom Nelson. That tax is expected to bring in $20 million annually. The money would be used for property tax relief, capital improvement projects, and helping local municipalities and schools. Nelson says the sales tax has become a burden for those with low incomes and was rushed to a decision with little public comment.
The public, by and large, is opposed to this tax, and for good reason. No one asked their opinion. It is a regressive tax, and it will cost every citizen about $100 each year.
The vote to override the veto will come at the Outagamie County Board meeting next Tuesday.
In Green Bay news now, he is one of the biggest singer-songwriters of all time. And this Saturday, he'll be performing right here in Northeast Wisconsin. Local 5's Justin Razavi has a look at how excitement is building ahead of Sir Paul McCartney's concert at Lambeau Field.
This is an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10.
This, without a doubt, is going to be the biggest concert I think Green Bay has ever seen.
This weekend, thousands of fans will enter Lambeau Field to watch the man the Guinness Book of World Records has proclaimed the most successful musician and composer in popular music history.
I guess you'd have to be #1 if you're including the Beatles and Wings. I'm talking singer-songwriter, performer, everything. I mean, I don't really know anyone who comes close.
Paul McCartney's body of work, most famously in the Beatles, but also in the band Wings and in his solo career, is so strong that seemingly everyone has a different favorite song of his.
Eleanor Rigby.
Jet.
Let it be.
Band on the Run.
The signs of McCartney's impending arrival include a billboard on Lombardi Avenue, workers readying Lambeau Field with the singer's images, and downtown Green Bay's City Deck Court temporarily changing its name to Abbey Road after the 1969 Beatles album.
Here, the Beatles anthology came out.
Superfan Dan Marcus will be among the thousands of fans in attendance this weekend, and Thursday he was proudly showing off his Beatles memorabilia ahead of seeing McCartney for the 4th time.
Paul McCartney, angelic voice, a natural talent for performing music and also for writing music, and that's extremely rare. Frank Sinatra didn't write his own hits. Elvis didn't write his own hits. What do I want to get out of the concert? I want to reaffirm my love of the man and his music.
Paul McCartney is set to take the stage here at Lambeau Field at 8 p.m. on Saturday night, and if you'd like to catch the legend in person, there are still tickets available. Reporting in Green Bay, Justin Razavi, Local 5 News.
Great shirt, Justin. We have a link to where you can buy tickets to the concert, as well as a link on vital information for concert goers on our website, wearegreenbay.com.
Already dig that one up. Wow.
It's a classic.
It is, it is. Well, police officers from across the state supported Special Olympics today.
But a special bond between father and son made the Fox Valley's law enforcement torch run an event to remember.
A beautiful stretch of weather starts now. How long sunshine and highs in the 80s will last in the Stoking 5 forecast.
You're watching Local 5 News with Tom Zalaski and Aaron Davison.